It's known that 1991, the crisis was balance of payment crisis. And what were the causes? Because balance of payment, it arises when our exports are declining and our imports are rising and we are not able to serve our debt. Now, there were two things which happened during that period. One was export declined sharply because of the collapse of the USSR. The major trading partner during those years used to be USSR, and with the collapse of USSR, our export declined sharply, and in the import rose because during that time there was Gulf War, and with this our import dependence on fuel was very high and the prices of the petroleum products rose, and that shrank our BOP, and that was the crisis. And with this result, the prices of essential goods rose, and therefore this balance of payment crisis was right, and as a result our prices were on the runway and the inflation rose, and therefore the rising prices of essential goods, and with this result our high fiscal deficit also witnessed. So this was correct, and therefore answer was D. Let us understand what is stagflation. Stagflation is simultaneous occurrence of stagnation in economy. Our prices are rising and economy is not growing. It's a stagnant. So that is the word stagnation plus inflation. The key point, the distractor is Phillips curve. Phillips curve is a curve which is in unemployment and inflation. And theory behind Phillips curve is as our unemployment increases, the inflation declines. But what happens in the stagflation? When unemployment is rising, the inflation also rises. So this contradicts the two. Therefore, this is straightway eliminated. 2 only, because the option 2 is absurd because both are contradicting each other. On one hand, Phillips curve shows that as the unemployment rises, inflation comes down. But in stagflation, both go in hand. So once we eliminate the 2, this C is also eliminated, and therefore there is one option, the 1 is correct, so D is also eliminated. Let us see. The first agriculture census was conducted by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare in 1970-71. Obviously this is incorrect statement, and therefore we have to eliminate this and this. So we are left with straightway only 1 and 2. So this is also an approach. If we eliminate the obviously wrong options, then we can reach to the right answer. So without knowing, even if you do not know, and if you know that the first agriculture census was conducted in India in 1970-71, we can straightway come out with the right answer. Industrial policy resolution, what it states? Broadly it stated, the public sector should occupy the commanding heights of the economy. When we say commanding heights of the economy, that means you have to have majority of the command. Complete means full, but that was not the case. So this option is eliminated. Now once you eliminate 1, so this option is also eliminated, this is also eliminated, and this is also eliminated. Now promotion of regional equality. So promotion of regional equality was also envisioned in the industrial policy resolution. In 1943, 44 countries met at Bretton Woods, which is in the USA, after World War II. The purpose was to rebuild the world and have the cooperation among the countries. Around that time, the 2 main institutions came into being. One was the International Monetary Fund. So the International Monetary Fund and World Bank came. Let us look at the third, World Economic Forum, an NGO based in Switzerland, Geneva, and which came into being in 1971. This is incorrect. We have to eliminate 3, and once we eliminate the 3, it means D is eliminated, B is also eliminated. So what we are left with? 1, A and C, and we have seen the C, the 1 and 2 are the Bretton Woods institution. Therefore, answer is C. Now, let us understand one by one. Option 1 says prevailing rate in the domestic economy. Let us assume, without loss of generality, there are 2 countries, country A and country B. Country A, there the rate of interest is 5%, and in country B, the rate of interest is about 9%. Now, everybody would be attracted to move his investment to the country B. because it will fetch higher rate of interest. So interest rate definitely has a bearing on the exchange rate. One is correct. Speculation in foreign currency market. Now, when I have to invest some money and I see some country has a trend to increase where their currency is rising, the exchange is rising, I will be tempted to invest in those countries. Therefore, speculation in foreign currency market also has a bearing on the exchange rate. So the option 2 is also correct. Increase in the imports of a country. When imports of a country increases, that means you need more dollars. We have seen in many occasions, we are the largest importer of crude oil, and whenever the import bill rises, our currency becomes devalued, and therefore increase in imports of a country does have a bearing on exchange rate. So this option is also correct. Therefore, all three are 1, 2, 3, all are correct. So option D is the right answer. Let us look at this. Palm oil tree is native. Now here, this is the keyword. And this Southeast Asia. Now, native means the origin. The Southeast Asia is currently the largest producer. For instance, Indonesia and Malaysia are the largest producer of palm oil, but that is in recent times. But it is asking not who is the largest producer. So let us not get confused with these things. One is the concept of the largest producer, other is the native. So these two countries, for instance, Indonesia and Malaysia, they may be the largest producer, but they are not the origin. Origin of palm oil is in Africa, and therefore it is not. So this one is incorrect option. According to the data, there is a large demand of palm oil in the personal care products and perfumes, lipstick and cosmetic. The cosmetic industry, including the lipstick and perfume, is very big consumer of oil palm, and therefore this is the correct option. The palm oil can be used to produce biodiesel. Yes, palm oil is used. Many countries such as Brazil and even in India, we can move to producing the biodiesel. So this is correct answer. So answer 2 and 3 is the correct. Now this is the one approach. This is another example. I will give you two alternative ways to arrive at the right answer. One, of course, because we knew everything, therefore we came to the answer B, which is the correct answer. And suppose we didn't know about 2 and 3, but if we eliminate 1, because we have outrightly rejected the option 1, and if we reject option 1, D is eliminated, C is also eliminated, and A is also eliminated. Only we are left with B. This question basically is fact-based. Let us see this one. Climate smart village approach in India is a part of project by the climate change agriculture. So this is true. Check it. The project of this is also carried out under the CGIAR headquarters in France. That is also correct. And the ICRISAT is one of this institute research center. So this is also fact. So all these three are correct answers. This is based on the facts. Either you know it or you don't. So 1, 2, 3 is the correct answer.